He loving me some Reese cups. Hey, so here's the deal. We have a really cool sort of company in here. If you heard me talk about these guys before, we've had them in one or two times before. This program fills up really fast because it is such an awesome program. And let me remind you, it's at no cost to you. And the best part is, no experience needed as well. So it's basically, you go to buildcolorado.com, and there's an icon on there that says Construction Careers Now. And when you're going to click on that, you're going to have a couple drop-down windows, and the process begins. But it's an unbelievable process that really takes just a short period of time. A little commitment from you because it's in the evening. Classes start at 5 o'clock, but they go 5 to 8. And in 4 weeks, you're done with the program at a hiring fair where it's a big-time game changer for you. Now, Terry, you said you own a construction business.
I do.
Congratulations by that, by the way.
Thank you. It's hard work.
What made you get into construction business?
Well, the way I got in was through my son. So he was a young guy in high school, hated high school. I mean, let's face it.
Well, sometimes we do, right?
Yeah, sometimes we do. Mm-hmm. And he happened to be in the right place at the right time, got a chance to do some work in construction, was good at it. Decided he wanted to go out. We're a family of entrepreneurs. He said, hey, I'm going to start my own digging business. And suddenly I got sucked in. I had semi-retired out of technology, and all of a sudden I'm owning a construction business, digging in the dirt. So
it's badass when you can convince your mom to buy the business you're in. Hey, Mom, I'm going to go start this digging business. You want to buy me a front-end loader?
And that's pretty much how it happened, actually.
Really?
So, yeah. And so I believed in him, and I believed in his passion. And so I can really relate to these young people because he was in the same situation 10 years ago.
Does he still work for Mom?
Well, how about with Mom? Yeah, because if he's listening, he'll kill me. Yeah.
I'd be mad as hell, too. That would work for you, Mom. I got you into this business. I'll take you out.
Yeah,
he pulled the mom line on you.
Actually, I might pull that on him. But anyway, so we work with each other, and we don't like to advertise that part of it a whole lot, but we work really well together. And he's done phenomenally well, and he's committed, and he's what these young people, in whatever capacity, could end up doing. Think about it. Yeah. Whether they work for someone or they go out and do their own gig, my God, if you've got passion, and you know that skill set you talked about where, you know, the dad's saying go out in the garage and do whatever and use those tools and build the deck. We came from that, and I'm telling you, even 10 years ago, that wasn't well recognized, even in the school system. It was like...
Well, it's weird. You think about schools now, they don't teach you any of that. Shop classes have been removed from the majority of high schools.
Right.
Vocational courses, classes, all of that has been kicked to the wayside for these lotiony hand, corduroy wearing, penny loafers stepping, crappy job nonsense BS that you have to deal with now. So, to me... It's a great skill set to understand, learn, and evolve in because, dude, guess what? When some dimwit is sitting there with his, broadcasting degree or his journalism degree or his business degree, what is that going to do for you? It's a useless degree. Hey, man, I got fortunate. My dad wanted me to be an engineer. I come from a family of engineers. Dude, I wasn't working with the whole math thing. That's not my thing. Look, yesterday, another day I didn't use algebra, right? To me, man, I always wanted to do something. If I wasn't doing this, I would definitely be, probably a mechanic on my own shop, do some sort of construction, some kind of thing like that, because that's where I tend to, if you will, therapy. My therapeutic time is wrenching on my car or building something cool like that. I'm not, listening to some stupid music or doing yoga. I'm swinging a hammer, turning a wrench, or trying to light off a big block. So it's interesting to me that for the longest time, the lens that people viewed that particular job set and or skill was a little bit clouded in the sense that people may not recognize that as as one of those jobs you really want or is desirable. But look at you now. Right?
Absolutely. We are, and it's a whole team, obviously, right? Lots of folks, and I wish there were more women in our industry.
I wish there was too.
Yeah. And I'm sure my guys do too, but that's one of the reasons this program has been great because we've had a chance to get in front of some young women and find out, hey, you know what? They could have some of this, the same wishes and skill sets and like working outdoors in our type of business.
Watch this, fellas. How many dudes in the room, right, get all happy and get a little weak at the knees when they see a hot chick with a baseball cap driving a pickup truck? Raise your hand. Come on, it's true. Happens all the time. You ever drive by that and you go, damn, that's a girl driving that big-ass truck.
Yeah,
wait, hold up. I just need to slow up one more time. Let me get a look. Dang. Right? Come on, it happens. Happens all the time.
Well, you should see what happens when they're driving a loader or perhaps running an excavator.
I'll just go ahead and fall over. Be like, you own me. You got me. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no doubt. You me ride shotgun in your front end loader? I got some of your front end loader.
Oh, my gosh, Willie. We're going to have to bring you on site and get you in trouble, I think. So,
look, I want to remind people, this is probably the if you're sitting there at a job that you think sucks, right? If you're dealing with people that it's everything you can do to just make it through a day of work, you got to go home, I don't know, grab a bottle of JMO, chain smoke a pack of cigarettes, and kick the garage door 15 times. Then you might want to get out of that career and get into something like this. Did I mention there's no cost to you? Did I mention you don't need experience? You just have to be interested in it. They take it from there, from every sort of insight, whether it's electrician stuff, HVAC stuff, whether it's, like her that do a lot of the digging stuff, excavating, and so forth. There's so many fields, right, in the construction industry now, that, man, you could find something that suits what you're after, and something that is in such a huge demand. I laugh when I drive around town now because everywhere you go, people are swinging hammers, building stuff. It's nonstop, man. It's crazy. I have friends in construction, and I'm telling you, man, they are in such high demand right now. They're like, look, my boss doesn't give me, what I need or want. You don't get bosses anymore that pay you too cheap, because guess what? You're in such high demand. You're going to get paid what you command, right? And right now, you're commanding everything because there's so much building going on in this awesome city of ours. So, again, buildcolorado.com. Click on the little icon that says Construction Careers Now. And if you give me 1 second, I'll have you a phone number if you want to jot that down. That's easy for you as well. So the phone number is 720-456-1845. 720-456-1845. Let's take a break, roll some tunes. Back in a minute on BPI.
KBPI Denver.
Game on Sunday. Cannot wait. In the meantime, check this out, buildcolorado.com. Little icon there says Construction Careers Now. I'm going to give you the phone number as well. Jot this down. If you're interested in this, it is a worthy call. 720-456-1845. So 720-456-1845. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for coming in. If people are on the fence, what would you tell them? You'd run up there and smack them off the fence, be like, get out the fence! I don't know why they would be on the fence about it, but
I think the biggest thing is the growth is for at least the next 5 to 10 years, and it's just it's if you want a job, when you get up in the morning and you're excited about going to work, and when you see progress, there's nothing like being on one of these projects when you come in the morning or when you're finished after being on there for a year or 2 years and saying, I built that. I mean, the satisfaction of not like my job where I move paper all day, it gets old. I mean, it's just at the end of the day, you're like, I didn't get anything done today, just move paper. But in construction, it's one of the few things you can do where every day you come in, you're seeing progress. And so if you're on the fence, give it a look. You log on to the website, check it out. And I mean, these companies are fighting for you. I mean, it's nothing like the the money that's being thrown around for some of these jobs, and it's a career. So when you get in, it's just the sky's the limit, as I said earlier, and you just got to kind of make sure that you're on time, pound it out that first 6 months until you hopefully get into one of their apprenticeship programs that they'll pay and you can earn while you learn. And at the end of the day, it's just, I mean, it's something you can enjoy doing for the rest of your life and not have that dead-end job we talked about earlier.
Vinny hit me up on Facebook. He's like, hey, man, what happens if they run out of that grant money? I'm like, well, they're not for a while, bro. You all right?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good, man. Sign up. Seriously, it is a very fast sort of track to a career and an industry, which if you have that skill set, if you do that type of things on weekends, you're probably going to really excel in it. And you're probably going to go further than you ever imagined, because the sky's the limit in the